السلام عليكم واهلا وسهلا بكم في حلقه جديده وفيديو جديد. وفي فيديو النهارده هنكمل تختيم لعبه بلاد لاينز 2. في كده حلقه مفقوده في القصه مش عارفين ايه هي، فخلونا نستكشفها مع بعض ومن غير ما نطول في المقدمات كتير. يلا بينا نبدأ.
Sheriff Benny knew best, of course. I should head straight down to Pioneer Square and not dawdle and say, chat to Sophia to see if she'd heard anything.
طيب انا دلوقتي بلعب بفابيان، فخلينا بيقول لي كلم صوفيا. فهي صوفيا كانت فين؟ كانت في المعمل هنا. اتكلم معاه. بتكلم معاه
I
بايه؟
didn't see the point. Yeah, I wasn't going to do that.
ماشي.
I knew Sophia liked to set down her thoughts, and this old recorder wasn't tied to any cyberspatial spy system. Hey there, big ears. What have you been listening to? Hey, detective. Yeah, I might have heard a thing or two. A little birdie's talked to me about a K-factor, a failed experiment, and a grocery list. What do you need?
ماشي، ده أسئلة فأقدر أسأل أي حاجة وكله هيتجاوب عليه.
How about that shopping list? Sure, I got it here.
To do. Reorder CPDA-1 solution, sterile saline, chlorhexidine. Ensure Pyotr has delivery by Friday.
You get that? Sounds like a fun shindig, but I wouldn't drink the punch. Give me the skinny on the failed experiment. It's a doozy, all right. Here you go.
R02 demonstrates low-level impulse applied to test block 15. Carbon material measured at 1.2 N. Compare this to R00 telekinetic baseline, where no distinction was made between materials and was able to induce more than 50 N force. It is a result, but not practical in the field.
That get your juices flowing, detective? I think I fell asleep around the second sentence. Tell me about the K-factor. Sure thing.
The process is clearly thaumaturgical. Physical transfusion denatures the power and has no bearing on the recipient's K-factor. Interestingly, a kindred's kiss does seem to bear fruit.
Mean anything to you, detective? Can't say it does. Wouldn't surprise me if it's Sophia's notes about a hot date. How about that shopping list? Sure, I got it here.
To do. Reorder CPDA-1 solution, sterile saline, chlorhexidine. Ensure Pyotr has delivery by Friday.
You get that? Sounds like a fun shindig, but I wouldn't drink the punch. Give me the skinny on the failed experiment. It's a doozy, all right. Here you go.
R02 demonstrates low-level impulse applied to test block 15.
That get your juices flowing? I think I fell asleep around the second sentence. Tell me about the K-factor. Sure thing.
The process is clear.
Mean anything to you? Can't say.
ماشي. معرفش، لازم نفتكر الحاجات دي هيسألنا عليها تاني ولا لأ، بس احنا كده خلصنا الكلام معاه فخلينا نسيبه.
Well, thanks, little fella. No problem, boss. Always happy to lend an ear. I'll bear that in mind. Useful little doohickey. Maybe I should get one sometime. If anyone still makes them. Hey there. How's my favorite forensic department?
Fabian, it's been forever. What can I do for you?
It pains me to say this, but we've had another killing.
Oh, no. Who? Where?
Don't know yet, just on my way to the scene. Figured I'd check in, see if you'd heard anything.
I haven't, no. But you think this is Santiago?
By the way Tolly was smirking, I reckon so. I don't get it. This is like the 20s all over again. The old 20s, I mean.
I know.
I keep getting flashbacks to what happened then. Marla, Rosalind, Santiago.
The killer with the
يعني
cross.
ده
You shot
زمن
that case, though. You told me there
نص
were no
قبل
leads.
زماننا
Will you
الحالي
reopen it?
وبعد
I thought
العشرينات،
someone's
لأن
done
العشرينات
that
بيظهر
for
لنا أبيض وأسود.
I'd better get down to Pioneer Square. I'll see you later.
If there's anything I can do, well, come see me, Fabian.
I will.
روح مسرح الجريمة. المشي بتاعنا ده يعني بيسرع الوقت، زي المشي بفاير لما بدوس دايرة ويخش في نمط الهجوم بتاع الفامباير ده. السرعة بتاعته بتسرع الزمن، فالناس ما
Well,
بتستكشفناش.
to Pioneer Square. Someone must have given me the exact address, I guess. Maybe Tully.
هو ما
But it would
عندوش،
have interrupted the
بص
whole
هو ما
dramatic
عندوش
scene
نمط
with Campbell.
فاير بتاع السرعة العالية ده. انا عايز الاول اخد دم، وده ما بيشربش من اي حد، ده لازم بيشرب من ناس معينة. فاير الدنيا عندها سداح مداح،
The
واي
address I
حد
had was in
بتقدر
a
تشرب
setting down
منه.
at Heel Apartments, hardly ever used. My buddy Reggie was a fixture of the square, and I often dropped by for a little pick-me-up. I wondered if he'd seen any comings and goings. Reggie, old pal, moment of your time?
It's a fine night, Mr. Fabian. A night of beauty and delight.
اسأله الأول.
Reggie, old buddy, anyone go into that apartment over there in the last few hours?
Huh? Well, I mean,
You okay, Reggie? This was not normal, even for Reggie.
يعني نسأله
You
تاني.
okay there, Reg? Nothing coming back to you about the apartment?
there's no?
This was even stranger than usual. That mind was fogged out. Just
ماشي.
a little moment of bliss to spice up your night?
Sure. Let us melt flesh and share minds.
Have a good night, Reggie.
Become one.
أقدر
heartbeat of the
استعبطه.
city, detective.
Reggie was never the sharpest tool in the shed, but something had made him even worse than usual. I thought I was on the right lines already. What are you hiding?
كان هناك
I
كده.
know I saw it. It was. That's a solid block, Reggie, my friend. Someone has put a compulsion on you. Huh. Now that wasn't memory loss. That was a solid block. Someone had used kindred juju to seal Reggie's mouth.
مش ده بس الحاجة الوحيدة اللي قدرنا نحصل عليها منه.
There was a case.
فخلينا نتوجه للشقة. هي فين بقى؟ هي دي الشقة اللي احنا قاعدين فيها دلوقتي. هي الشقة اللي احنا قاعدين فيها دلوقتي.
This place used to belong to my old friend Dale. Used to being the key words here. Huh.
خلينا
Maybe some sort of ancestral heirloom. Or Dale had been drunk at a flea market.
خلينا نجمع الأدلة اللي حوالينا قبل ما نروح
Dale
للجثة.
did like to cook, as the youth seem to call it. Made some of his own recipes, bought in others.
أسأل القطة.
Me and animals, we'd always had a special rapport. Hey there, little buddy. How's your night going?
من قتل ديل؟
Did you see who killed Dale? His
ده
habits.
كوميديا دي، ده يعني مش هفهم حاجة من اللي بيقوله ده.
Lotions and potions. Most I recognized, but one stood out. I had never seen it before, and I thought I was down with the street trade. Had Dale whipped up a new cocktail? I was out of my league here. Maybe worth a chat with Sophia or Mrs. Thorne. Either Dale was paranoid or he had guests who didn't like sunlight. I was guessing the former. It was a Bible. Never took Dale for the religious type, but then I've heard some substances take mortals closer to God. I got the fascination with spirit boards, but always wondered, what if the ghost never learned to write? Maybe Dale used it to scope out heavenly bodies.
ايه جوه هنا؟
Cute kids. though I do hear twins are a real handful. If you could say one thing for the man, it's that he had an eclectic taste in clothes. Estrogen. Caution, do not take if male. Well, what Dale wanted to put in his own body was entirely his own business. Hey, buddy, not sure I agree with your philosophy.
ماشي، دي اخر حاجة.
More rebar, huh? You aren't looking too well there, buddy.
محتاج اطلع. او انا لو عملت ده بشحن بدل ما اروح ادور على حد. ماشي.
Dale was one of those guys. You know, you've just seen him around. Talked to him a few times, maybe exchanged the latest gossip. Hit a body or two together. Dale, I'd say it's good to see you, but, you know, you being dead and all and a figment of my imagination, guess it means I don't find you at your most scintillating.
Oh, hi, Fabian. Been a while. Yeah, I've been better, though I never looked exactly healthy, did I?
How was the alchemy trade going for you?
Hard to say, isn't it, Detective? I've still got the makings of alch cookery around the place. Still got that acrid tang at the back of your throat, same as you always smelled in here. A note of butane and a cheap body spray. So, yeah, looks like business as usual.
You were a ghoul, right? I'm pretty sure of that. So who was your patron? Your dummy thingy?
Who'd I drink from, you mean? It's hard to say. I don't think I ever told you, Detective.
Don't think you ever did.
Maybe a person of interest for your case?
Yeah, maybe so. Did you know the killer?
You know what? I think I did. At least, no sign of a struggle, and the door lock's still whole.
اوه يعني هو عارفه.
Or at least expected. Customer, maybe?
Obvious question, I guess, but, how did it happen?
I'd say my throat was cut, and then I must have been dragged up onto this rebar. Someone rammed it through my rib cage and then hung up a cross-like decoration like the star on a frat boy Christmas tree.
Strong guy then, right? I mean, to hold you up there, force iron through you? Pfft. This looks more and more like kindred. Mortals just don't have this kind of strength.
Sounds right to me. I have helped you figure out one thing, Detective. There was a reason I was killed, right?
Sure. Someone's sending a message.
كلام مهم.
That, and I was probably killed by someone I knew. So, who my patron was is important one way or another.
You got that right, little buddy. Thanks, Dale. Sorry about, you know, the whole strung up on a support beam
مين
thing.
بقى يا رعي؟
I know a guy who founded a whole religion like this. You never know. Maybe someone will write the Book of Dale.
ماشي، خلصنا الشقة هنا، خلينا ننطلق.
I need to find a better.
A visit to Mrs. Thorne always made me want to gird my loins. I wish I knew what...
خلينا نسألها.
Good evening, ma'am.
Detective, is there something you need?
She seemed in a good mood. I assumed she was marinating a couple of kids in the back room.
شو دي كلها أسئلة نسألهم بالترتيب.
I was wondering, you ever hear of a guy called Santiago? A hunter?
Can't say I know the name.
Active here back in the 1920s. Other places before that.
Oh, long before my time in your benighted country, young man. Now, is there anything else?
You seen any murderers around the place at all?
What variety of murder, a young man? Of my precious time? Of the sanctity of a bookstore? Of the English language? I fancy I could put my hand on someone guilty of all three.
Hey, I, found this potion. I thought since you were our expert on cauldrons and newt's eyes and such, you might recognize it? Something the Thin Bloods made, I'm sure.
Indeed.
Think it could be...
Memory.
memory.
Salvia officinalis, Centella asiatica, Bacopa moneri, the vulgar time, and others. Memory and clarity, detective. To cloud or to erase, to improve, to reshape.
Memory.
كلام مهم.
Yeah, what are those little things? Orange gills, swim around in circles, opposite of an elephant? Anyway, can you tell me who might use this, or what they need it for?
You have partial information, young man. There's a manufactured component here. Some of that modern messing about. Have you consulted Sophia?
Sophia.
رجعينا
How
لصوفيا.
about this? That is a good call, Mrs. T.
Mistress Thorne, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Close the door after you.
A quick trip up to the tower to call in on Sophia then.
حاجة حواليها نسألها
Just
هي.
wanted to check back in.
I'm still here, still working.
بصي على الجرعة
I
الأول.
picked up this potion. Wondering if you could tell me about it.
Oh, interesting. Huh, this is fascinating. Not the recipe I know.
Could you take a guess?
Yes. An enhancer, I would say. Something to magnify capabilities. To make your body work more efficiently somehow in one way or another.
Mrs. Thorne thought it had something to do with memories.
Ah, that would make sense. A memory enhancer, yes. To make the subjects recall
اوه ده مش
acute,
بيمحي ده
more capable.
بيقوي.
A memory enhancer, huh? Now that's interesting. I wonder who might be in the market for memory potions. I can think of a few trees to shake. Nico's one for the markets. Katsumi might know, given it's a thin blood potion.
Dolly, perhaps?
Yeah.
قولي.
He might have heard something. Although getting him to share it is never easy. Thanks. You've helped a bunch. Well, I took a look at the scene.
كمل بقى بقية
It was a
الكلام
place on
العادي.
Pioneer Square. I had a nice chat with the victim. Dale. Deals in thin blood elixirs. You know the guy?
Another mortal. You think this is Santiago again?
All evidence says so, and so did the corpse.
What the hell is going on, Fabian?
Someone's plotting this out like a dime novel. See ya, Toots.
I wait with bated breath for your next visit, detective.
طيب خلينا نروح نسأل كاتسومي نعرف منها ايه اللي حاصل، بعد كده نطلع على اللي بعديه. قاعدة في نفس المكان. ماشي مفيش حاجة طالعالنا. خلينا نطلع عليها هي على طول.
Fabian, it's been a while. What are you doing down here?
أسألها على طول.
I picked up this potion, sort of thing your folk are into. I was wondering if you knew who might be buying.
My people don't buy or sell alchemical products. You know that, detective.
خلينا نقول لها ارمي لي عظمة هنا ونكسب ودها.
Come on, Katsumi, please. This is my only lead to find a killer.
Oh, hon. Bad day? Listen, if only because I don't want my people caught up in a murder rap. That's not a type I recognize. Never seen it before, not something we deal in. Okay?
Okay, thanks. I'll take your word for it.
You better.
مش هنعرف ناخد منها معلومة.
So how's life?
Well, I don't know. It's been a while since I had one.
Well, they do say life is like a box of chocolates. Overpriced, slightly melted, and someone's always taking the toffee center.
Yeah, that'd be about the size of it.
I'll head off.
Sure.
مفيش
Well,
ان
that
انا
was a
اعمل
bit
معاه
much.
حاجة.
Who else might have an inkling?
خلينا نروح الشخص اللي بعدها.
Nico knew his apple.
ده مين ده؟
I knew where Tolly was hanging out.
قولي.
Hey, Nico.
Fabian! Are you out on the trail of a conspiracy?
Why am I asking? With you, it is always a conspiracy.
Any leads on the Umbrella Cartel?
And their weather-making machines? They sure screwed up this week.
Have you seen the forecast?
I am always on the trail of a conspiracy, sometimes more than one.
هل تعرف شيء عن
Say,
الجرعات؟
do you know anything about potions? I found one. I'm told it's a memory enhancer or something like that. Would you know a likely buyer?
I'm afraid I do not. I trade in solids, not liquids.
That's what I figured. Thanks. Heard anything interesting lately?
Not at all. It's been quiet. Like the calm before
عمال
the
البس في
storm.
الحيط.
Although we are already in some sort of storm, no?
I do know what you mean. The impending juggernaut of Christmas?
Perhaps.
I was wondering if you could take a look at this for me.
Huh. I did not take you for a follower of Christ.
Only when I stubbed my toe. I've got a few of these now, all identical.
Yes, I see.
Associated with a few hellish scenes.
Okay. Well... The Cross of St. James, yes? This particular shape?
I did know that.
It is a mix of mild steel and some of the decoration is cast in zinc alloy. Then lacquered, aged and weathered. Deliberately so.
It's not old then.
Oh no, not at all. Recently made. But made to look old, like a film prop. It's not a bad job. It would not be cheap. Properly made, none of this 3D printing.
A prop. Now that is interesting. Thank you, Nico. That's helpful. Thanks. See you later.
ماشي.
Catch many bad guys, Fabian.
نطلع على
And bring
تولي.
them to me for justice.
Detective.
اوه. في حاجة تاني حواليه؟ لأ.
Well, well, Detective Fabian, as I don't live or breathe. Tell me, how's the case? Hot leads, cold bodies, reheated plots. Ooh, let me guess. You want to hear the word on the street. Pretty sure it was curbside pickup only. Something I heard your boys in blue were being real strict about on Aurora Avenue.
تقولي ده أنا ما بحبوش. خلينا طب نسأله بالترتيب. هل رأيت أي شيء
Seen
مشبوه؟
anything suspicious?
I don't know. Are Seattle dogs outside your culinary experience? Tubes of gristle slathered in fetid cheese and carbonized onion? It's a real public health hazard. Can't you smell it? Every time a tourist goes by, it just oozes out of their pores.
I know you've got some kind of problem with Benny. What's that about?
Problem with our dear sheriff? Oh, no, Detective. He's such a charmer, and so restrained and respectful, and brings joy to everyone he meets. Also beats up on little boys, if you didn't know. Nothing kinky, just for the violence.
I see.
Do you, Detective? I know your badge is dusty, but remind me, what's the wording on there?
Service, pride, dedication. It's acronym play, see? If you look at the first letters.
Must make you proud to share such dedicated service with good old Benny Muldoon.
I'm looking into the alchemy trade.
Better living through chemistry, huh? You never struck me as the type.
Thin blood alchemy. You any notion who might be buying an elixir of memory enhancement?
Memory enhancement. Oh, it'll come to me, I'm sure. Who'd need an improved memory? You know, Fabian, sometimes I'm so dull you could use me for crowd control.
You must know something about the memory potion.
You're the detective. You tell me.
عمال يلاوعني مش عارف في ايه.
Okay.
Have fun with your
Not the best conversation. I thought I was on the right lines already. Let's see
اوه.
what's going on in here.
دور في ذاكرته على ايه؟ نختار كده هيا.
It's Willem, you failure of a detective. Willem, right. I guess Tolly's entitled to his opinion. So, Willem was the buyer. And unless I missed my mark, Dale was his ghoul friend. Dale hung around in a room full of junk, staying well clear of the wider world. Right up Willem's alley.
اقدر اكلمه تاني؟
Again, detective?
You really don't know? I've got to figure that...
Don't be...
I didn't. I thought about it, but it seemed like a really bad move.
خلاص ما بقتش قادر اعمل له حاجة. ويليام امين السر اللي بيفتكر كل حاجة. ايوه ممكن يبقى هو فعلا المشتري. ماشي خلينا نروح لويليام، بس قبل ما نروح له نعدي على بتاع الدم اللي هنا ده نشحن منه. اوه ايه ده؟
I probably shouldn't be drinking random potions like this, but something told me I now had the keys to victory.
بشربه. يعمل ايه بقى؟ اوه انا خدت القدرة بتاعت اسوأ حاجة ان انا ناسي ترتيبهم من الحلقة اللي فاتت اصلا. تحتهم التلاتة مع بعض. ماشي. ويليام اهو. حاجة هنا؟ لأ. ولا حاجة هنا، مفيش غير ويليام بس نتكلم معاه.
Willem was a strange kind of guy, and I was qualified in strange kind of guys. We got on okay. Hey, Willem.
Detective Fabian, how's the case of the missing street sign?
Oh, I solved that a week ago. It wasn't about where the sign was, it was that the street itself had moved. The two are reunited and happy as bluebirds. I wanted to talk to you about something else.
خلينا نسأل على طول عن البتاع.
Alchemy and thin bloods. I mean, the skill they have to whip up lotions and potions. I'm not suggesting we put anyone in a juicer just yet.
Alchemy detective? You know I don't go in for that kind of thing.
Memory potions, Willem? To spring clean your memory palace? Maybe add an east wing and a pool? That'd be useful to you, right?
I suppose so. I might have used them.
You'd remember. That is the whole point.
خلينا نزنقه اعترف.
Come clean, buddy. Your noggin's always overflowing, and you're indulging in a bit of chemical expansion. It's not a sin.
Well, it's important, Fabian. There's so much to remember. Names, numbers, dates.
I tell you, there are a few dates I would love to forget.
I gotta keep myself sharp. But why does this matter to you?
خلينا نسأله. لقد حصلت عليها من
You
ديل.
got the potions from Dale, your ghoul. He's currently pinned up to a crossbeam by someone who's into very heavy metal. Oh,
يعني احنا اكتشفنا ان هو الفامباير بتاع ديل.
Fabian, what do you mean? Do you think I killed him? Well, how could I kill him?
You couldn't have killed him, buddy. Compared to our killer, you're weak as a noodle.
اوه ذكريات.
He's weak as a noodle. There's no way he did this.
نفس
He's on the scene,
الكلمة.
that's all we have right now. I mean, look at him. He's cooling his heels. Anything else before you go in?
ماشي دي كلها أسئلة، خلينا بس نعرف دي أنهي جريمة فيهم.
Remind me about the crime scene?
Fabian, we just talked about this. Come on, will you? Same method. Vic nailed to floorboards by rebar through the torso. And that goddamn sword cross thing. Again. He doesn't get those from the five and dime, so that's a threat to follow, I guess. Nothing special about the apartment, nothing missing. Apart from the head.
خليني كده ذكرني بالضحية.
The victim. What else do we know?
What are you talking about? We know that it's a pain in the ass, if that's what you mean. That hive had so much locked up in his skull. With Rosalind gone too, we'll be trying to pick up on pieces that only Isaac knew.
It's been a long night.
It's 8 p.m.
Yeah, I was just testing. Theorizing. Extemporizing.
You can do that in the privacy of your own haven. Get it together, there's work to do here.
So, our suspect.
Sweat him out. Find out whether he saw anything, why he was there in the first place, how he knew our Vic. You know the deal.
ما هي
What's his
خلفيته؟
background?
Exactly, that kind of thing. You know how to do this.
على الزوجة والأطفال.
Fabian, we are vampires, you do get that right. Bloodsuckers, the undead, sold our souls to the devil. We don't get to have wives and kids.
You sure? I mean, we can go to church, right? A priest could get us married. We could adopt.
Fabian.
هل كان
So,
لديك
did you have
عائلة؟
a family, Chief? Before? By have, I don't mean a light snack on the way here. I mean, were you a member of a family group?
We've got a man in the sweat box, Fabian. Try and stick with it.
Okay, boss.
ماشي.
I'll deal with this.
All right, I'll be listening. But let me know if you root out anything deeper.
Let's see what the little fella had to say. Here he was, pale, sort of sweaty. Something bugged me about him, but I couldn't put my finger on it.
خلينا نعمل دور الجود كاب الأول ونقول له
Hello
أهلا
there, pal.
بيك.
I hear you had a bad start to your night.
A hell of a thing, Detective. A hell of a thing.
Says here Willem Axel. Don't I know you?
I don't know how you could.
Huh. Strange how memory plays tricks. But anyway, lay it out for me.
What do you want to know?
أخبرني عنك أكثر.
So tell me about you. What's your business?
I'm nobody important, Detective. I work as a bookkeeper.
Accountant?
Yeah, that's right.
So why are you sweating, accountant?
I'm not feeling well, but also because I work at Lou's place, and I know you detectives don't like it there.
You run numbers for Lou Graham's place. Now, that is interesting. But you do look a little pale there, fella. Tell me
لماذا
why we picked you
اخترناه؟
up.
Don't you know?
I'm the one asking the questions here.
Okay. I was just visiting a friend at Sunset Heights. I guess wrong place, wrong time. Your boys in blue thought I was something to do with this killing.
Who was this friend?
Huh? It's just a friend. There's no law about that, right? I'm happily married.
دي أسئلة عادية. هل تعرف على الضحية؟
Did you know the victim?
Just in passing.
You knew Isaac. How?
I only met him that night. I'd been sent with a package for him, that's all.
By your boss? By Lou Graham?
Yeah, that's right.
Really? Now there's a thing for the books. You know what the package was?
No.
And he wasn't dead when you gave him the package?
No, I just we talked and then I left.
هل رأيت شيء؟
Did you see anything?
No.
Right, and I was the Emperor of China. Right, and I'm the Emperor of China.
I didn't, I swear.
You're sweating like a ham in a steamer there, fella.
أخبرني
Come on,
ماذا
buddy, spill
رأيت؟
the beans. You saw something.
I got nothing to say, Detective. Honest.
He knew all right, and I'd make him sing, even if I needed to pry his skull open and look inside.
أوه.
Does your wife know where you are?
She knows I have business tonight. She's used to me working late.
They do say absence makes the heart grow fonder. I've always wondered about that myself. Some people I don't see for months or years, but when we meet up, they still don't seem too happy about it. I decided to give him a minute, but I knew I'd have to keep poking.
خليني أستخدم قدراتي بتاعت الذاكرة.
I didn't see the point in confusing things. What secrets are we keeping, hmm? They never told me what the embrace would really mean. Aha! Willem had seen the killer. It was right at the top of his mind. Time to put on the thumb screws. I got a few more questions.
Sure, Detective.
You're just like me, a goddamn kindred, a vampire, a bloodsucker.
No, it's not what you think.
إنه كذلك بالتأكيد.
It absolutely is what I think. Did you off Isaac?
No, he offed me. I mean, Isaac. I went to him to be made over into a vampire. Some deal he did with Lou, and well, we.
The two of you did the deed. I get it. Oh, your face hasn't done the,
What do you mean?
Well, never mind. No, you'll find out. So, then you cut his head off and ran him through with rebar? Was that part of the deal?
No, it wasn't me. I didn't see. I was recovering and I didn't see anything. I swear.
أعلم أنك رأيت
We both
شيئا.
know you saw something. Something to do with the killer? You're scared of him, right? This guy kills and kills, buddy. You give me a name, I can protect you.
Okay, listen. I did that thing with Isaac.
Feels dirty, don't it? But I get you. Takes it out of you and puts it right back in.
That's it. Isaac was listening to the wireless. I was sitting recovering off in the corner. Heard footsteps, and in comes this guy.
ماذا حدث؟
So then what happened?
He comes up behind Isaac. Isaac still hasn't noticed. And then he pulled out this sort of long rod from a golf bag over his back, and he stabbed Isaac straight through his spine from behind. It came out front. It came out front. God, who can do that? Who could do that to anyone? All the air came out of him like a...
Inner tube stabbed by a pry bar, I'm guessing? Kind of like a... But you didn't see his face? Hands? Anything?
I saw his hands as he just reached out and he grabbed the side of Isaac's head and he just...
Pop goes the weasel, huh? So our man is strong, real strong. I gotta take this to my boss.
What should I do now?
اذهب إلى لو.
Go see Lou. She's the one who landed you in this mess. She takes care of people, they say. Depending on how you interpret the words take care of, that might be a comfort to you, or not. Anyhow, I've got to figure out who's the one going around treating heads like champagne corks.
Oh, ho, ho.
Goodbye, detective.
I'm certain we'll meet again, Mr. Willem Axel.
Ryong? Where am I?
No longer splattered.
خلينا نسألها طيب كيف وصلت إلى هنا؟
How?
Tolly found you, brought you back. He's handling cleanup as we speak.
What did you do?
Not now, Sophia.
He was my... Willem. He was as close to a friend as I had. And he... and you...
Excuse her. Tonight's events caused some distress, and she's not alone. Campbell's are part of the machinery that keeps the city running. Or at least, they were. So I'm gonna need an explanation.
قد تم المساس بويليام.
Willem had been compromised, blackmailed. He was beholden to another, an enemy of this court. One he called the Gardener.
The Gardener? Who?
Willem used my mark against me, just as Isabella did. There can be no question. These are not isolated cases. There are no coincidences. This is the work of the Sabbat.
No, no, no! Willem would never. He would never.
آسف
I am
بس دي
sorry,
الحقيقة.
Sophia, for your loss. He had clothed himself in dynamite. Someone else caused it to detonate. Someone who was not present. I could not have prevented it.
This... Gardener... I need to think. You will return tomorrow night. In the meantime, see what you can do to smooth things over. Sophia, you have work to do?
Of course, my prince.
Poor Sophia. She truly was fond of Willem. You should maybe go see her. Leave that wound untended, it might fester. You'll want to... Check in with Tolly too, seeing as he gave you the tip. This time of night, he's usually at the Dutchman. And I wonder what the Anarchs make of this. Dropping in at the hole in the wall couldn't hurt. Sophia's still likely working in her lab. Hopefully she's holding up okay after the Willem fiasco. But you're good with her. She could use that.
Ah, hello, Fire.
خلينا نقول ينبغي علينا التحدث.
We need to speak.
You promised you would protect him. But that was a promise you couldn't keep. That nobody could keep, no matter how... I shouldn't have asked. It was unfair of me, and I just got so angry with you. I'm sorry, love, for blaming you. I didn't know what to do. I miss him, Fire. I grieve for him. But now... now I walk alone in the darkness again. And
خلينا ندي اهتمام، أنت لست وحدك، أنا هنا.
Not quite alone. Not now.
I suppose. I learned something, you know? About the mark. The symbols? The script is from Old Enochian. They talk of binding, weakening. At the core of it, I couldn't quite find a match. Not exactly. But there's been talk amongst the anarchs. Fire. What they said? I don't like what it suggests.
ليه ما مش عاجبك ليه؟
And why should that be?
After you woke, you spoke of the old sect, the Sabbat.
I did. I know it of old. And Isabella used that name. The Black Hand is here in Seattle.
To even be associated with such a thing, I mean, what was she thinking?
لينا يجب إيقاف
The following
السبت.
of the Sabbat is a disease. It will spread. It must be eradicated, utterly. This gardener is part of it, I am sure. And he involved Willem. Do you think the Sabbat gave me this mark?
I know a way we can confirm it. I told you I couldn't find a match, and that's true. Not, at least in my books. But there are others. It's just, they are forbidden. Such is the nature of the material.
I see. Forbidden books. And you expect me to retrieve them?
أوه مهمة.
I see no other way. They were confiscated decades ago by Lou.
ماشي، خلينا نقول لها هل أنت متأكدة إن
And
الكتب
you are
فيها
certain
الإجابات دي؟
that these books will provide my answers?
As much as I can be, yes. Lou
هي ممكن
claimed
تبقى
I-
بتعمل لنا مغرز عشان توقعنا مع
I am
لو،
the one
بس
to ask.
خلينا نمشي ورا كل
She must say
الأدلة.
no. It must be you, my love.
Very well.
Thank you. I have to finish off here. Then I will return to wake the dead, do my studies. I will see you there.